happening, guys? Welcome to episode 4, I think. You'll notice that we are actually, okay, chill out. Hey, what's up, everybody? So, real quick, I think this is episode 4. You'll notice that we're tiny today, we're mobile. And that is because, man, your girl Hazel broke my computer. You feel me? I was drinking a little wine, and she came in all excited. Her tail just, and I just saw it seep into my computer and turn off. So I turned it in today to Pete's Repair. So I cannot go live from my my laptop. So we phoned it up today. All right. I hope. Yeah, she didn't mean to, but bitch. I'm not talking to her right now. Although right after this is done, I'm about to go to PetSmart and get her some stuff for her itchy skin. She needs some shampoo or something. So I'm still doing stuff. I'm just doing it with an attitude. Right? R.I.P. So I hope everybody's weekend was good. This is since I don't have my laptop, I'm kind of going off the domes. And the news stories today were they kind of been dark. They kind of been a little dark this weekend. We usually do choose your news, but I do want to ease into the news stories today, which, because obviously the Garlic Festival shooting happened. And I do want to talk about that, but, just to start off with some funny stuff, which is, this is kind of funny. But apparently some 5th grader was just charged with aggravated assault. This was at Ruth Erickson Elementary in Michigan. What's up, guys? Hey. He got charged with assault on another 10-year-old for hitting him in the face with a dodgeball. I should probably note that they were playing dodgeball. This was very obviously a white kid who got hit, and he very obviously had a white mother. And, sadly, but not surprisingly, the kid who's getting the assault charge is black. He's a black kid. So basically he hit a child in the face who has a condition where head injuries can be dangerous. Sounds like everybody. But no, obviously, I feel bad for the kid. Said he suffered a concussion and sustained facial damage to his face. Clearly, he had a black eye and a bruised nose. I'm just gonna give the facts before I give my opinion. The kid who threw the ball has already been suspended from school for 1 day. The mom of the kid who threw the ball, Kamishi Lindley, black woman, I thought the punishment for her son would have ended there. Right? Did not. The juvenile court then called her and said that she was pressing charges, and obviously Lindley could not believe it. She said, "This is a kid that was playing on the playground with his friends." The mother, whose kid was struck by the ball, also had something to say. She said her son had been targeted before, and that incident had been done before. Her son had been hit in the face twice with a ball before this incident. I'm sorry, because I know that those other occasions were other games of dodgeball. Your kid is playing dodgeball. Like, what? Your kid keeps playing dodgeball, ma'am. She's like, how? This kid keeps hitting my poor Timmy in the face with a dodgeball. Your kid sucks at dodgeball. Right? Should have ducked. You should have moved, Timmy. I don't know if this was a predominantly white school. Sounds like it, but if this little dude was black, he could have been the star player. He could have been bing, 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 till he gets to the dude with the. Can I see the manager mom, who has his mom always embarrassing him in Walmart and places of the such. 800 Degrees Pizza. I don't know where these people shop. Always causing a fit in Jamba Juice and Yogurt Land, and now she's charging a little black kid with assault for being good at dodgeball. If you don't take your weak ass kid out of sports, if he has a condition where getting hit in the head is dangerous, which I thought everybody had that, tell him about House. House is a great game for the imagination. You can go and play House with the girls. And again, this isn't to, fault the kid, but it's like, he's in PE. This keeps happening. This happens every Thursday. Nigga, that's dodgeball day. And usually I be, feeling for the victim, but you getting a black eye in dodgeball is pretty funny. And then they kept saying, like, making the kid seem like a criminal, like he was aiming for his face. We all aimed for the face. It's funny. What kid is logical enough to be like, I'm gonna hit him at the knees, because from the waist down is only attempted murder. You want to hit him in the face. It's funny. It's funny. Am I being reckless? Okay, you guys are agreeing me. Yeah, if you don't like being hit, get the fuck out of Global Gym. I think that was a dodgeball movie reference. Man, she's causing all types of mayhem for management everywhere she goes. She leaves a trail of just annoyed managers in her wake. He said, what school is this? It was Ruth Erickson Elementary in Canton Township, Michigan. So I'm assuming he's one of the few blacks. But who knows? I don't know. Okay. So obviously I'm not being too much of a dick, because you guys are... Okay. Yeah, these soccer moms all getting out of hand. Mimi, he didn't dodge. He did not dodge. He did not do enough of the dodging. He did way too much of the balling. He signed up for dodgeball. He wasn't picked on LeBron's team. I don't know the kid's name. But he didn't dodge. He didn't dodge. And if this ain't the first time that happened, you need to train him. You need to teach him. You need to teach him how to duck. You need to teach him how to do one of these things. Maybe even teach him how to do one of these things. Because you're hit and you're out, but maybe you wouldn't be at home crying with a black eye and having your mom go into manager mode. And then the next thing you know, people getting called by the court. Hazel just farted. Thank you, Hazel. She's so far away. And how did it get all... Oh. That's bad. Okay. So like I said, ooh. Woo! Damn, Hazel. Sheesh. All right. Moving right along. Oh, God. So like I said before, I usually do choose your news and let you guys choose. But just because of the nature of some of these, I want to make sure we do the Garlic Festival last. So that leaves us with... All right. This story is pretty wild. So a pastor, Reverend Dr. William Weaver of Presbyterian Church in Linden, New Jersey, apparently sucked the demons out of his church members' bodies. This dude was 69 years old, and 3 male church members they came forward and say that he was sucking the demons out of their bodies. He allegedly told these guys that he needed to exorcise their evil spirits through their semen. Moving right along, he said He ordered the victims to place angel coins on their head and balance stones on their hands before extracting demons through their semen. The three men, as well as one woman, reported the sexual assault to the church's governing body. Multiple acts of idolatry, sexual misconduct. I'm not the best speller. They said I refuse to. Okay, guys, there's a lot of moving parts here. A lot of moving parts. In terms of the rule of the internet, it's not wise to make fun of sexual assault, religion, or old white people in some instances. So, sheesh, it's gonna be some tiptoeing. It's gonna be some tiptoeing right now. I feel for victims sometimes. Sometimes. I do understand that some people have authority. I do understand that, you know, the whole I trust him thing. But this is a 70-year-old man making you balance a coin on your forehead, hold two rocks, and he sucks your dick? No. That's pretty on the nose, guys. I usually, I've heard some instances where that would make sense. If you're a grown man getting your dick sucked by your 70-year-old pastor while balancing Moncala rocks and a coin, I feel like you can tell that that's not in the name of Jesus. I feel like that's not in the name of Jesus. I think that's something that you could probably. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's right. I think that I think that we can mark this one under you should have known better. Like I said, it's a touchy subject, but real shit. Real shit. The Catholic Church is a very, very strange place, and I'm not gonna, I'm never gonna talk about what's happening to these poor little adolescent kids. But you a grown man getting head from the pastor behind the pulpit, and he's talking about I'm pulling the demons out of your semen. This dude was literally sucking the hell out of people. Just tell me that wasn't funny. This is some hot girl summer shit, cause I mean shit, city boys up 30, cause I know a lot of girls who brag about sucking the soul out of people. You ain't never got tides for it though. This ain't the sympathy one. Now, this doesn't have a lot of details, you know what I mean? It says 3 men. I don't know the specifics, but the headline, that is a headline. That is a headline. Hot priest summer, that's funny. No, it's not. Like I said, a lot of tiptoeing. But real shit, you gotta be real. You can't just, you know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, that's the blanket topic. We can't talk about that. You know what I mean? No, there's exceptions. This is an exception. This is weird. This is that priest should have got a punch in the face instead of a load. All right, that was horrible. Let me move on. All right, so this last story is probably the biggest and the strangest and the saddest. This takes place in my home state, California. This was in Gilroy, which I actually didn't know existed until today. But there was a mass shooting at a garlic festival. Guys, I don't even know how to talk about this because this is so confusing and sad. Because, people were killed, children were killed, which is like, wow. But it's also like, the garlic festival? That sounds lovely. That sounds like, who doesn't like garlic? I wouldn't even, was there security? I wouldn't even hire security for this. This just sounds like an amazing time. I guess I'm assuming you're just going from tent to tent eating garlic tasting stuff. That's fantastic. But sadly, there's a point of view story. Somebody was there with her father and her boyfriend, and they said that they noticed a man emerging from behind a row of tents, and he was dressed in a military style outfit, and he was holding an assault rifle. 4 loud cracks rang out in quick succession. The man was just shooting left to right and right to left. He said some people immediately knew what was going on and saw the guy and ran. Some people were still sitting there unsure, which honestly, usually it's real easy to be like, man, I would have been out. But like, real time at a garlic festival, imagine playing with your kids at the car. You wouldn't assume the place is getting popped? Wow. So yeah, this dude came up to a garlic festival where there were families and just started popping an assault rifle. 3 people were killed. Oh my God, a 6-year-old boy who's actually going viral right now. He was adorable, super sad. A 13-year-old girl, and the 3rd victim was a man in his 20s. A couple dozen people were injured. That's a nightmare. That is a nightmare. Imagine taking your kids to the garlic festival and they get killed, shot. Oh man, that is, between that and the fucking, I can't show video on here because it's live, but between that and the fucking grasshoppers invading Vegas, I'm like, yo, what is happening? What is happening? Trump is talking about ASAP Rocky more than a lot of other stuff. This is some Twilight Zone shit, guys. This is some Twilight Zone shit, because it's like, how do you throw another annual garlic festival? Like, the last one got shot up. Woo! The attacker was shot and killed, which is good, because fuck him. He's been identified as bitch-ass nigga. He's 19 years old. I'm not even going to say his name. The police engaged in a gunfight, and within a minute killed him. And yeah, that is tough. They went into his house, and I guess his stepdad was just chilling, and he just saw the police pop up, and he was just like, "What happened?" Which is crazy. You never really see like how the unsuspecting family members of the killer find out. And they're just like, my son did what? Where? They're still trying to determine a motive. Apparently he posted something on his Instagram saying, it showed him at the garlic festival saying, "Hey, garlic festival, come get wasted on overpriced ... So if he did this because of overpriced garlic products, fam. But he just lived in a regular town, 2-story house, cul-de-sac. Never seen that written down. Apparently it's 3 words with hyphens. Lined with stucco homes. All right, guys, this writer is trying to sell a book at this point. 2 cats roamed around the house as authorities worked. What the fuck is this guy talking about? Sorry, Los Angeles Times writer. He's trying to paint a picture, because I guess they didn't have that much info in the house. But like I said, that was 2 kids that lost their lives, 2 families that lost their children. And, obviously when kids die, they really overlook everybody else. But, that there was a dude in his 20s that's way too young. That's crazy. The Gilroy Garlic Festival. That does not sound like something that would be menacing. But it is. And, all jokes aside, obviously victims, definitely praying for them and their families, all that to the side. I feel like black people are like, okay, a shootout at the Garlic Festival kind of evens out some of the wild shit that black people have been doing. We've been taking a lot of L's, and you know, I feel like every time this happens, every time, even though everybody's like, "Oh snap, that sucks," black people look at each other like, "Whew, wasn't a black dude. A dude in a military outfit shooting up a garlic festival might be the whitest tragedy I've ever heard." Because it's just like everybody's thinking it like that's a lovely place to get shot up, and it's just like you don't really hear about that kind of stuff a lot. I mean, at least on this side of the spectrum, this is on the very other side of it. This is like the Catalina wine mixer level of Caucasian activity. But even so, still very, very, very sad. That sucks. Garlic of all things too. Oh, I know that festival was fire. I know that festival was fire too. Garlic, who doesn't like garlic? That's a lot. That is a lot. Ooh, this dude said top 5 Zelda games. Go. Damn, you gonna rush me into the next top segment with something that heartbreaking? I like it. I like that though. Don't put me on the spot, but I'm gonna write that down because I am going to do the top 5 Zelda games. And to be honest, that was just a cool transition out of that dark ass story. So thank you for at least asking me that. But yeah. All right, cool. So you know, moving on past the horrendous news of the weekend. The top 5. Let's just jump right into it. So apparently today is National Chicken Wing Day, which, you know, it seems like every day there's like a new national food that, you know. Hey, thank you, Harley Q. Appreciate that. But it is National Chicken Wing Day. What happens to, you know, I feel like stuff has to happen for a National Chicken Wing Day. Like, I feel like something heroic happened in the world of chicken wings today. I'm not sure how these things get started. There may be like a Martin Luther King for chicken wings, somebody who like marched for wings. Maybe there's like a whole bunch of stuff happening politically in the world of food. Because, you know, there are food laws, so who knows? There might be like a Rosa Parks for chicken wings or something who passed a bill today. But I digress. It's National Chicken Wing Day. And in spirit of National Chicken Wing Day, I'm going to do the top 5 wing flavors. If you don't like it, box me. Number 1, lemon pepper, lemon pepper, lemon pepper, lemon pepper. Ooh, 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 ooh. I know you guys aren't going to fight me on that. Number 1, lemon pepper. Number 2, hot. I really like just regular hot wings. Number 3 is barbecue honey. Number 4, I'm going with mango habanero. If that's too specific, any type of like Asian sweet, because usually wing spots has that option. And then number 5 would be teriyaki. My honorable mention would be garlic parm. It's kind of slept on, but it does seem like ashy chicken. And then unpopular opinion, the rubs I'm not a fan of, especially at these wing chains like Louisiana rub or Cajun rub, and it's just like somebody takes a whole bunch of spices, like, here you go, asshole, and they just give it to you like, here. Yeah, I could do without them. I'm not saying they're trash, but I could do without them. Okay. For sure. It's lasagna day too? Damn, lasagna didn't get no shine. Imagine being the food that no one's talking about. Okay. Chickens created this day. That's why they crossed the road. I really got to start reading these comments to myself before reading them out loud. Somebody's hot barbecue. Said I'm off to a bad start. You don't like lemon pepper? Yes, mango habanero. Like I said, box me. Indian spice, I don't know where you are commenting from, but I've never seen that. I put barbecue. I put honey barbecue. Regular barbecue is like, I'd for sure go honey first. Yeah, rubs. I wouldn't say rubs are whack. I just wouldn't really get them. If you're saying lemon pepper is trash, you probably reuse your mop water. So I don't really gotta listen to that. All right, somebody, Autumn says hot, then honey barbecue, then teriyaki, then garlic, then lemon pepper. I'm not, lemon pepper's weirdly low on that list, but I will, I will, I'll accept that. Mackie, hot number 1, honey barbecue number 2, lemon pepper number 3, 4, mango habanero, 5, hot. Okay, it looks like I'm hitting the good ones. Oh, I thought somebody with a Garfield icon said, "Oh, it's lasagna day." That would have been, I would have liked that, but it didn't happen. Okay, for sure. Sweet chili. Sweet chili, I feel like is interchangeable with mango habanero. No, isn't that low key like the Asian one? You feel me? Curry flavor, maybe. I'm not getting a lot of backlash on this rubs. A lot of people are taking dubs on the rubs. Haha, I don't know if that makes sense. Rhyme though. Okay, David says hot barbecues first, then mango habanero, then parm garlic, then buffalo. Okay, I haven't seen that yet. Honey barbecue. Buffalo is just like a mild hot, in my opinion. It's just like a less spicy, and I want that. I want that spice. I want that spice, cuz. Pat, drums or flats? You know what? I'm weird because I used to think that everybody liked drums like me, but I'm always going with drums. It wasn't until the last 5 years that I feel like people jumped on this flats bandwagon, and then it was just like flats, and then they're twisting it and breaking the bones in new different ways and sucking the meat off. Y'all niggas is weird. I just want some drums. I just want the classic emoji. Just eat it like corn on the cob. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yep, see, look at all these flat ass niggas coming in. Okay, yeah, I'll box all you guys. Flats for life. People are roll with flats like it's a gang, which is wild. Hey, this guy's right. There's hella people in here and not that many likes. Y'all don't like it? Hundreds of people in here and y'all just don't like it. You don't like it? Is it because I said drums? Is it because I said drums? Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah. I saw that little jump. Oh, well, snap. Well, snap. All I had to do is ask. Hey. Like, and I'll keep dancing. Hey, hey, hey. Dancing for likes. I'm a coon. Da 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 dee 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 do 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 da da da. All right, I started around 60. If I can get 100 just from dancing. Do it for little saint. Do it for little saint. Little saint. Little saint. Little saint. Oh, 9 more. 9 more. 9 more. Come on, let's do it, guys. Come on, yeah. That's what's up. I'm gonna have a little dance for likes horror segment in the middle of every podcast. Somebody brought it up. There's like this hell of people in here, and there was like 50, 60 likes. But yeah, team drums. Damn, Hazel. Another one? She was like, another one. That was so dumb. All right, guys. Oh. Jesus. She is dead over there. She smells dead. Oh, man. I guess I'll just spray this delicious smelling and really good to use Hairsnacks. Available at hairsnacks.shop. You can get this is the hair refresher. You know what I'm saying? Mango, lime, lavender, cedarwood. Oh man, it smells so much better already, and my hair is refreshed. Best plugs in the podcast game, damn it. I'm saying that right now because I have a whole bunch of podcasts, and I'm gonna keep these plugs going. Best plugs in the podcast game. If you can find somebody else who plugs better. Hey, Chemo donated some cash. I appreciate that. No conspiracy theories. I usually do what's called Paranormal Party, which is basically actual experiences, whether it's ghosts, aliens, anything of the paranormal. I share stuff that's happened to me, and I read off some stuff that has happened to you guys or somebody that you know. But if you guys do like conspiracies, the Internet is Undefeated podcast actually returned last week. I don't know if you saw it on my page, but we are back. Me to here. We got new episodes every Thursday. If you guys have been tuning into this podcast since the beginning, my laptop has broken thanks to Miss Farty McFart over there. Thank you, Mackie. Appreciate that. Where you get those ceiling lights? They were sent to me by a company called Bliss Lights. You can look them up on IG. They're pretty amazing. But yeah, it's Internet is Undefeated is back with a new name called Damn Internet You Scary. Damn has no N. A lot of people couldn't find it. Cart Simpson, my boy, appreciate you, brother. He said, boneless wings suck. Love you, Pat. I love you, fam. And boneless wings do suck. Those are like, I don't know. They're like the testicles of the chicken population. Even nuggets are like a little bit more, well, I'd rather have a boneless wing than a nugget. Yeah, but over. Damn, cuz, even the Hairsnacks? Yeah, add some more Hairsnacks real quick. Woo! Woo, it stinks. It stinks. My dog is farting. And like I was trying to say, she knocked over some wine on my laptop, which is why we are mobile today. I'm going live from my phone. But yes, that's why it was a little bit late on Thursday, but we're going to try to get it up every Thursday morning. My computer was completely fried, though, so hopefully we get it back pretty soon this week. So yeah, that is the case. Internet is Undefeated, back under a new name. Damn Internet You Scary, every Thursday. The first episode aired on Thursday, so check it out. All right, so since we had a couple of people donate and ask for Paranormal Party or some type of conspiracies, we can go into that since this is a live. I'm having a lot of trouble with this flannel. Favorite game controller? Damn, I should have you guys just run my podcast. You guys are asking. Thank you, Danielle Jackson. That's a really dope thing to talk about. Let me go ahead and write that down because I have a lot to say about game controllers. Also, a lot of you guys in here gamers. Because if you guys are, I will add a video game segment to these podcasts. That's why I like having a live podcast. I can actually ask you guys stuff right here. But yeah, if you guys are gamers, throw it in here. And let me know. I will build this podcast around you lovely people. Angelica Mister. Yes, I do have a Patreon. It is patreon.com/Patrick Cloud. I'm going to do some live piano, and I always drop water temple clips on there. And I'm probably going to do a lot more of these lives for Patreon too. And potentially like some podcasts, some extra episodes of the podcast. So if you like the podcast, join the Patreon and I will give you guys maybe an extra episode a week. I got a lot of projects going on, so, you know, if I have to do bi-weekly, just, you know, hang in there with me. For sure. Hey, I'm a good entertainer. Well, thank you, Ramon. Hopefully I said your name. Hey, Cart Simpson again. I'm a girl. Appreciate you, though. My bad. I just assumed because of Bart Simpson, but appreciate you. All right, well, the people have spoken. You guys threw me some stripper tips, which I love. I'm going to put them in my G-string and give you guys what you asked for, which is some paranormal. Let's get some eerie music in the back. I appreciate eerie music. You feel me? Hey. Just kidding. All right. Paranormal Party. This is when I'll throw a random story of something that happened to me before. And yeah, you guys let me know if anything's happened to you. I'll read it. And we could talk about it, you know? Okay, cool. So I think to start off the paranormal party, what should we talk about? Okay, cool. So fast forward, the first paranormal party, I told you about the big thing that happened where my battleship game was thrown across the room and toys were jumping off, and then shadows were going under the door, all that stuff. That was kind of like what, even though it wasn't my first thing that happened, that was like one of the big things that was like, oh damn. So fast forward a little bit, the family is kind of used to it by now, almost all of us. I'm working at Ultrazone Lasertag in Sherman Oaks, and this keeps getting louder. And they had the coworkers joked about a ghost. Uh, um, the coworkers basically joked about a ghost named Timmy that haunted our ultrazone caves. So basically, we had a cave system with three bases: red base, blue base, and yellow base. And we obviously had to like clean up in there from time to time before there were games. And when we opened, we had to turn the lights how they are and charge the packs, all that stuff, right? You had one of your birthdays at Ultrazone. Crazy. I could have hosted it. Which is funny. Um, but yeah, they said that there has been a bunch of times where stuff would be moved. They'd hear stuff. There was like a couple occasions where we opened up and we heard like kids running around and laughing in the arena, and like a mom trying to call them. We heard like what sounded like a ladder being dropped from a really high ceiling to the floor, and just like loud crashes and all this like crazy stuff, right? So I actually have a couple of stories at Ultrazone. I'm not going to tell you all of them, but probably one of the creepiest. And in all my ghost experiences, I don't really see things a lot. It's usually things moving or like footsteps or voices and something like that. But Ultrazone was probably one of the main places that I saw a lot of stuff. And I definitely want to keep my paranormal stories, even though I have quite a bit. I might have over 20. Maybe, yeah, for sure have over 20. So I could probably keep this going for a minute if I don't give too much away. But I think one of the most interesting stories at Ultrazone was there's a candy closet, and we had an arcade, and one of the arcade machines was a candy machine that you can grab with a claw, right? And we had to refill it, so there was a candy machine, and we just had to be moral people and not eat the candy. And for some reason, it was located by the packs, which was a really dark hallway, and all the packs were like lit up. And there was a small little closet where we kept candy and other supplies, right? For some reason, the light in the closet kept turning on and off. This was the light turning on and off. So we saw it under the light turning on and off, and I was just like, we were kind of freaked out. But I was just like, forget it. I'm just gonna, I have to change the thing. So I'm gonna do it. And I kid you not, I opened it and it felt like it was kind of like shaking on the other side. I opened it and it was weird. Like, I don't want to say Dementor because of how ridiculous that sounds, but that's really the only thing that I can kind of compare. It was like a specter or like a cloaked thing, and it wasn't physical. It looked like it was on the wall, like a shadow, but it kind of like flew out. It went up the wall and on the ceiling. It knocked me back first. It flew up and down into the dark where the packs were, and I don't think it made any noise. I did. But I was so freaked out. I don't think I told anybody. I don't think I told anybody at work. I think that's why this segment is kind of cool. I don't think I said a lot of these stories to anyone, even like my family. So, yeah, that was one of the craziest things that happened at Ultrazone. There was a few other ones, But yeah, I think I called them the candy closet ghost. uh, but yeah, it said, is this a, oh, somebody is telling a story. Oh, okay, you guys are throwing your stories in here too. Well, I'd love to hear. Oh, Steve-O, you remember Discovery Zone? Damn, Discovery Zone was the shit. I love Discovery Zone. I think it went out of business. Anla, I love you too. Thank you. Um, Malia Washington said, I had a ghost throw the dishes I had just washed off the counter. What a dick. Damn. Why couldn't he break the dishes before you washed them? He literally probably stood there and was like just looking at you like, yeah, use the dial soap, use the antibacterial. He was like, well, this is where that goes, asshole. I don't like asshole ghosts. Like the ones that just be opening cabinets. Like, what are you doing? Get your dead ass up. I've been hit and dragged and boxes flung in my room. Wow, Eddie Herta. Did it hurt her? Just kidding. That's actually pretty serious. You were dragged? Please elaborate, because that is. I don't got no stories like that. I probably would have led with that. Why won't you make a video about scary stories? In the process. You're very inspirational. Thank you. You are too. You said, I have no idea what's going on. We're doing Paranormal Parties, which is basically a horrible name for basically sharing any experiences with the paranormal, whether it's ghosts, aliens, chupacabra, what have you. All right, we got a big story. Christina Venti. I worked at Six Flags and was in the entertainment program. I was alone, and I put a costume bag over myself as a blanket. And I opened my eyes after a bit and saw a dark shadow standing in front of me. At Six Flags? Damn. That says 1 out of 2, so there must be another one. I immediately got chills and sat up, and it wasn't there anymore. I left the building. Well, shit. Apparently you can get a whole bunch of thrills from Never mind. It didn't start good. It wasn't going to end good. Malia Washington. Also, I used to work at a 100-plus-year-old building that is owned by Shriners. I don't know what that is. Sounds racist. I used to be there at late night, and I got stories. All right, well, pop that, jiggle them stories. That was inappropriate. I'm sorry, but do share. Damn, Patrick's life, you scary, right? Funny, Jeff. V funny. For Joy Pudding says, for many nights in my dorm college room, my bathroom sink and shower water would turn on. See, these are them asshole ghosts I'm talking about. They're trying to mess up your money and just make you get up from your comfortable bed. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, Taj Bennett says, the first time I slept in my new apartment, I had a lucid dream. I was in my place, but this creepy Asian boy, snap, in a hanbok, I don't know what that means, kept appearing. When I woke up, I had sleep paralysis. I could not move. It is crazy. I don't know what it is about little kids, specifically little Asian kids. Because honestly, if you saw a little African boy in your room, you'd be scared because he's not supposed to be there, but you'd be like, what's up? Like, little Asian kid though, bam, my grown ass is out the window in my drawers. You guys are hiding at work to watch me? That's funny. All right, so real quick before I get back into this, I think Monday is a good day, but I did get a lot of messages from you guys about being at work. Some of you guys even sent me your work schedule just to prove that you couldn't make the live. And there's a lot of you guys in here, so thank you. But please tell me, like, this is live. I am sort of like this is a cool format for a podcast, in my opinion, just because I think that I can really like listen to you guys real time. So I do like the day Monday just because of all the other podcasts that I have. But I am flexible with the times. So if noon is weird, I was even thinking like 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be 8 o'clock over in New York or East Coast. If I don't even know if that works because people are getting off of work at 5, but you guys do, let me know if you want me to bump the podcast up, because Monday I'm pretty much locked in, but just time wise, I'm flexible. I want to do what makes the most sense, because I can't be having all y'all getting fired just watching me talking about my ghost stories. Checkmark. Somebody's name Checkmark and their icon is a checkmark. That's branding. Where is the Lonnie Rowe link? Lonnie Rowe is a member of Innovator, very talented. He makes a lot of the house sounding beats and a lot of the dope beats you hear K Rudd on. What link are you talking about? I can give you guys all the links. Lonnie's been getting a lot of fans lately. People are really fucking with his music. Okay, so somebody said that, oh, your shoulder felt heavy for a few days. It's a pretty good story. Malia says, Shriners are connected to Freemasons somehow. See, I told you it sounded racist. It's a popular Live Nation venue, and they have a watchtower and a sacrifice room. Well, that's fun. That's pretty fun, right? Can you sue ghosts for home invasions? I don't know, Eddie. I'm sure some white woman has found a way to do it, though. She's probably in trial with a 300-year-old war general. Hey, JJ Space T with the crown. I appreciate the donation. He said, I love you, no homo. You could love a dude. That ain't gay. If you touch his penis, that's when you start, treading the waters, but you could love me. I love you too, bro. We gotta be less fragile in our masculinity. Damn it, Hazel. You have to poop at this point. She just has to shit. Because that is a lot of farts. That was a lot of farts. Somebody said noon is good. It's like we're on lunch break together. See, that's what I was thinking. I like live during the workday. It gives me something to listen to that gets me through the last of my day. That's what I was kind of going for. So, okay, a lot of people are saying noon is good. All right. Said Precious podcast, the G Spot live at noon on Mondays too. I didn't know Precious had a podcast. And it's live? And it's on Mondays? I took her whole shit, I guess. My bad, Precious. I've had many... Merca Lopez says, I've had many paranormal experiences. I wake up in the middle of the night to ghosts watching me sleep. It's happened so many times that I've named the ghost. Holy shit. You're like, oh, shit. Oh, snap. What's up, Timothy? What's going on, Ladero? Ladero is my favorite name. Damn, somebody said I used a ghost app. Mariah Vanez says I used this ghost app to talk to ghosts. There literally is a app for everything. You over here playing Ouija boards? Fam. Daniel says, is this some kind of sub for the internet is undefeated? Nope, it's my own thing. Internet is undefeated just came back. If you're just joining us, it's called Damn Internet You Scary. It has its own YouTube channel, so search it and make sure you don't put an N in the damn. Ha ha ha. Ghosts are trying to escape from inside Hazel. You damn right. She is farting her booty up. But yes, that was Paranormal Party, and it's a party out here. You guys have some pretty crazy scenarios. All right, so this leads us to our last segment, which is the Protect Your Light. Protect Your Light segment. This is basically me just kind of like sending you guys off into the week on a good note, just so that you guys, thank you, Locafly, said I was blessed and highly favored. Awesome. But yeah, I like ending on a positive note so that you guys have something to think about throughout the week. Apparently my other lessons, being a better coach for yourself, I've been getting hit up a lot about it, and I'm glad you got, the difference between being a hater and a dick rider. Joy Pudding said, give us that house music link from the first EP. I will. I don't think he's dropped it yet, but I'm trying to pressure him into dropping it, Lonnie Rowe. But yeah, I think that today's protect your light message is just to make time. Um, I I'm somebody who is obsessed with working, so I'm horrible at this. I stack meetings on top of each other. I always just I actually never make time for things that I should just kind of stop and make time for. And my excuse is that I'm busy or I'm working, but you know that could be good and it could be bad in the long run. You know what I mean? Because if you look back and you didn't work enough, that's a huge regret. And if you look back and you work too much, that could also be a regret in some ways. So I just wanted to really make a point to just make time, and I want to keep it that general because it's obviously going to be custom to whoever's listening. You know what I mean? If I'm telling you, who Mimi, who just commented, Mimi Simbi, uh, if I just said to you, you need to make time or you need to make time for this, you probably, something pops into your head of what I'm probably talking about. Even though I don't know personally about your life, you probably in your head is just like, oh, I need to make time for that one thing or that one person or whatever it is. Um, whatever is important to you, it's just about prioritizing and really just making time. And I think that it's a good lesson because not only is it making time for other people, I think it's really important to make time for yourself. I started following this account that does like these little cute animations, and then they also put like a little quote on it. And a lot of them, the ones that caught my eyes, is like, it's okay to rest. You know what I mean? It's okay to do this. It's okay to do that. And it'll just show people doing, normal stuff that you might kick yourself for because you're like, I'm not being productive right now. But, you need to recharge. You need to make time to by yourself, you know what I mean? Just to kind of like learn some things too. I got a message the other day about somebody who asked me how I'm so comfortable with myself, and I said I spent a lot of time alone, and I think that's important. You have to. If you're always attaching to somebody and you're just by yourself for 5 minutes, you're just like, hey, can you come over? Or can I come over? Like, I don't necessarily think that is healthy. I think that it's really important to make time for yourself and to not kill yourself. Uh, I don't think you should just be killing yourself working because a lot of people don't have somebody in their life to just pat them on the back and be like, you're doing good. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about all that stuff. You haven't heard this in a while, but you're doing good. So if I gotta be, that nigga for y'all, then here's your pat on the. Good job, y'all. Now take some time for yourself. Watch SpongeBob. Drink some Jack Daniels. Drink some. No, it's a hot girl summer, so drink Douce or whatever the fuck Meg the Stallion be pouring into people. Hey, thank you, Jaylene. Thank you for the protect your light. It has really helped. I appreciate it. I'm glad it's connecting to so many of you guys. But yeah, it's I hate when people say self love. But it's really, really, really important. We got a comment from Lydia saying, I really struggled making myself work and ended up doing nothing with / not being proud of myself. Listening to your content motivated me to change. Wow, thank you, Pat, for helping people be themselves. Wow, thank you. I didn't expect that to turn into a compliment. I appreciate that. But yeah, whatever it is that you think I'm talking about for you, make time for it. Make sure that you take a day for yourself, especially if you're somebody who's just always on the go. It's okay to have pick a Saturday, pick a Sunday, just do you, just chill out. A lot of people have trouble doing that because they're like, I'm not being productive. And that's good. That's a good thing to have. I don't think that you should lose that ever. But I think that you can be aware enough to ignore it at times. And I think that as long as you're not as long as you're not doing 7 days a week, that's when it gets a little weird. But if you're always on the go, if you're always doing stuff, stop. stop for a day and just chill by yourself. If you have a pet, chill with your pet. If you haven't seen your family in a minute, see your family. If you have a girl or boyfriend, hang out with them. But make sure that you carve out time for yourself. And even if you end up thinking about work, as long as it's in a productive way, you know, if you're a creator and you can't really turn that off, you can just be by yourself and write, you know, read, listen to music, make music. But just don't get into unhealthy habits of attaching yourself to every single person in your life, so that I feel like people distract themselves from themselves, you know, they need a distraction from themselves. So, hey, thank you, Brittany. Both Brittany's, Brittany and Brantley. um, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Mackie just sent in another buzzer beater. Big love, Cloud. You got more impact than you can imagine. Wow, thank you so much. That means a lot more than the money, but I appreciate the money too. But yeah, just a couple of things before I get out of here. Like I said before, Damn Internet You Scary is wow, organized mess. Love what you do. Keep it up. Do you have a PO box where fans can send you stuff? I do. I will send it to you ASAP. But yeah, Damn Internet You Scary is back. That's basically Internet is Undefeated with To Hear More. Back with a new name, new set, new everything. We own it now. So we'll probably be dropping it independently. Check it out. Search for Damn without an N. We'll probably be starting a Patreon as well. Hairsnacks also is out. Hairsnacks, go to hairsnacks.shop. Get you some all natural products. And Protect Your Light. We just actually dropped some new stuff. I don't have them with me. They're at my house. But it's, the Protect Your Lighter t-shirts. It has the little lighter on it. It's made by my artist Javier, who's extremely talented. And Roast Me is actually coming on YouTube. If you what's it called? If you bought it last season, thank you so much. You got the exclusive year in advance. But I believe they're starting to drop. I don't think they're dropping all of them. They're going to drop a couple of episodes on YouTube. I actually hope they drop the whole season because I always wanted it to be free for you guys. So if you're feeling some type of way from anything that happens today or tomorrow, check out Roast Me and get a laugh. And I think that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, I'll try my best to look through the comments that I didn't see, and I might hit you guys up individually. But I will also be doing extra podcast episodes on my Patreon. So sign up if you want. If you want to see me live more, I'm probably gonna be going hella live with these podcasts. It's just gonna be a lot of Patrick. So hopefully that's okay. All right, guys. I love you all very, very